Show.
Good morning and welcome to today's edition of the SugarCity Morning Show, live and direct from Sugar City, Orange Walk. And it's a pleasure to tell you that we're transmitting to the entire country of Belize via cable arrangements. We're also transmitting to the northern part of Belize via an on-air Channel 10. And we're proud to say that this is absolutely free reception. So you don't have to pay $1 for that, for Channel 10, reception of Channel 10. Good morning, muy buenos días todos y bienvenidos a esta edición del Sugar City Morning Show. Obviamente en vivo, en directo desde Sugar City Orange Walk. Es un placer saludarles hoy como siempre y hoy es el 24 de diciembre. Hoy es Christmas Eve. Tantas cosas para hacer. No hay tiempo suficiente para hacerlo. Y muchas veces no hay lana suficiente para hacerlo. Pero así es la cosa. Así son las cosas. Tenemos la verdadera felicidad es trabajar y sentirse bien con lo que tienes. Y no estar celando que ojalá yo tuviera $1,000,000 como el señor este. Y ojalá yo tuviera un carro bonito. Déjalos que ellos tengan sus carros. Déjalos. Que ellos encuentren tu propia felicidad. Tú, búscate la tuya. Muy buenos días todos. Y bienvenidos de nuevo a esta transmisión de Sugar City Morning Show. Como dije, estamos en vivo en directo desde los estudios de Nortevisión y estamos transmitiendo a todo el país, desde Punta Gorda hasta Corozal, desde Benque Viejo, San José Sococh hasta San Pedro. Buenos días, San Pedro. Todos los días me llegan mensajes de San Pedro diciendo, ahí estamos viendo, Mr. Martínez. Bueno, muchas gracias por todo eso. También en vivo en directo desde Canal 10, a toda nuestra gente aquí en el norte. Muy buenos días todos. Ya casi huelo el recado negro que se está moliendo. Sí, recuerdos de mi niñez cuando mi mamá me ponía, ¿qué vas a estar leyendo y jugando? Vas a moler recado. Y me amontonaba el zapal de recado para moler. Y tenía que obviamente lavar la vagina también, porque todo ese juguito tiene que funcionar para algo. Pues no crean que no sé, claro que sí sé. Y ya luego entonces hacer tantas otras cosas. Hoy en día no hago todas esas cosas, pero me preocupo de otra cosa. Me preocupo de mejorarme yo mismo, poco a poco. Aceptar y eso me costó, aceptar mis defectos de carácter. ¿Por quién le gusta aceptar sus defectos de carácter? ¿A quién? A nadie. Absolutamente a nadie. ¿Yo ser egoísta? No. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Yo ser soberbio? ¿Qué te pasa? Deja de joder. Pero así son las cosas. Me costó aceptarlo. Y hoy digo que sí. Tengo defectos de carácter. Y fuertes. Pero poco a poco lo estoy trabajando. Y es un paso en el modo correcto. Y eso es lo importante para esta Navidad. Reconocer tus defectos y mejorarlos. Ser una mejor persona. Eso es. No estar cubierto de ropa blanca y de mucha religiosidad y persignándote todo el día y bendiciendo la hora. Eso es fariseico. Eso es fariseico de los fariseos. Pero tratar de ser una mejor persona. Tratar de limpiar esa cosa que tenemos por dentro que nos hace mucho daño. Ya sabemos de qué estamos hablando. ¿Okay? Buenos días todos, las 7:07. Les pido una vez más que se unan conmigo a darle gracias a ese señor ahí arriba, que pues nos da de todo y nosotros simplemente recibimos y ahora nos toca dar las gracias. Padre, muchas gracias por todas tus bendiciones, por todo lo que nos das, la vida, la salud, las fuerzas, por tu perdón, por nuestros familiares, por nuestras amistades, por, por todo, Padre. Muchas gracias. Te pido que nos continúes bendiciendo hoy y que también tengamos la capacidad de reconocer y aceptar nuestros defectos de carácter y tratar de ser una mejor persona. Padre, como siempre te pido que cures a los enfermos, que acompañes a las personas que están solas, a las personas deprimidas, a los niños desamparados. Hay que preocuparse también de los viejitos que están abandonados. Y todas esas personas que están sufriendo la pérdida de un ser querido. Acompáñalos, Padre, y confórtalos. Padre, hoy te pido que tengamos éxito en todo lo que hagamos y te bendecimos, te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Muchas gracias por unirse conmigo. Good morning again. This is the general weather forecast for today, the 24th of December. I told you it was coming up very easy, very fast. It's already the 24th of December. And good Lord, like it or not, ready or not, it's here. This is the general weather forecast for today, Tuesday, December 24th, 2019. I beg your pardon. Mainly fair and cool weather conditions prevail over the area. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny today and partly cloudy tonight, with little or no rainfall is expected. The winds from the northwest, 10 to 20 knots. The sea stayed moderate. Temperatures along the coast, 78 as a high, 68 as a low in the coast. Inland, 78 as a high and 62 as a low. Sometimes, I don't know. But there's a great discrepancy between what I feel at home and what these people are telling me. This is for today, but I would imagine today, the coldest time for today has already passed, which is between 4:30, 5:30. And I would imagine that I would take that into account. But Tower Hill registered 56 degrees Fahrenheit. And my thermometer at home registered 58 degrees Fahrenheit. But it may not coincide with the same time. But it was definitely below 60. Hills, 72 degrees as a high and 58 as a low. And Tower Hill is never wrong. Outlook for tomorrow, Wednesday and Wednesday night is for continuing cool and mostly dry weather. A high tide occurs at 9:38, a low tide at 2:13 this afternoon, a second high tide at 8:30, and a second low tide at 3:38. The sun rose this morning at 6:20, and the sun is setting today at 5:24. The moon is also setting at 4:15 this afternoon and is setting at 5:43 tomorrow morning. Thank you, Ronald Gordon. Buenos días, compañeros, compañeras. ¿Cómo se encuentran? Hoy es martes 24 de diciembre y listo o no, ya está la Navidad aquí. Así que ponte a pensar de esta forma. Lo que no has hecho, olvídalo. No lo puedes hacer en cuántas horas. Hoy tendremos buen tiempo, con tiempo fresco, y eso estará predominando sobre nuestra área para el curso del día de hoy. Para las siguientes 24 horas, soleado hoy, parcialmente nublado a claro por la noche, no se espera nada de lluvia. Los vientos del norte-noroeste, 10 a 20 nudos, el estado del mar moderado y temperaturas por la costa, 78 como una máxima, 68 como una mínima. En el interior, 78 como una máxima y 62 como una mínima, aunque Tower Hill reportó 56 grados. Y yo en mi humilde casita reporté 58 grados. Así que, pues, hay discrepancia, ¿no? Por las colinas 72 como una máxima y 58 como una mínima. ¿Qué se espera para mañana miércoles y miércoles por la noche? Buen tiempo. Mañana, Navidad, va a haber frío, no se preocupen. Y no va a llover, va a estar completamente seco. El sol salió a las 6:20, se oculta a las 5:24 y la luna primero se oculta a las 4:15 hoy por la tarde y sale de nuevo a las 5:43 mañana por la mañana. Muchas gracias Ronald Gordon por esta información y hoy continuamos con programación especial. Hoy tenemos rifas y de estufas de parte de la familia Vega para la gente que vive en el norte. Así que, ¿será que tengo las preguntas ya? Sí, yo creo que tengo las preguntas ya. Las estufas no las vas a recoger aquí, las vas a recoger en la oficina de Vegas Imports, donde ahí personalmente te va a atender el honorable Gaspar Vega. Vamos a una pausa, pero primero reconocer a nuestros patrocinadores, German Vega Sons, Vega Imports, Vega Distributors, A&R Stores, Gilles Beach Shop, también Government of Belize Information Service, Belize Tourist Board. Vamos rápidamente a la pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes luego de estos anuncios.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm going to do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit down park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you are registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. Nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
The soup not got no taste. I can't even feed it to my dog. It needs no salt. I don't have no salt. I don't have no money. I wonder when this man I get paid. John! I hope you know that down the street they played no bad picnic.
Mom, you know what? I just came from Miss Mary's house and she said she was renting her extra room on air something.
It's Airbnb, John. Didn't you listen to the BTB? Did you know it ad last week on television?
Okay, Mom, Airbnb. But still, we have an extra room and we could rent for extra cash for my new school books.
That's a good idea, John. We'd have to first register it with the BTB. But I don't have time for that right now. I need salt.
But babe, you know something? John is right, we need money, but we need to get it the correct way, so we need to register the room. I wish I know about this before. Let's go, son. Let's go register the room one time at BTB.
But I need some salt. John! 2 of a kind.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 24 minutes after 7. This morning I'm joined by Mr. Robert Checky Usher. Please join me in saying good morning and welcome to our good friend Mr. Robert Checky Usher. Good morning, Mr. Robert Checky Usher.
Good morning, Mr. Eduardo Martinez.
Eduardo Manuel Martinez.
Yeah, Eduardito Manuelito Martinezito. Good morning, Papa.
¿Cómo estás?
Boy, thank God we're there, you know.
Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yeah, Christmas not quite yet, but Merry Christmas.
No, it's a season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everything all in our.
Don't save it all for Christmas Day.
No, none at all.
You must start to eat one time.
Start to eat one time.
Yeah, it's a lovely...
I started to eat black cake from the other day.
Yeah, it's a lovely...
I started to eat ham from the other day. Me not wait for Christmas Day for eat ham and thing. No. In fact, I only eat a small piece because I'm not supposed to eat.
Yeah, in the opener this morning, before I say anything else, I want to say good morning to our friends on the top of the hill in the San Esteban area.
Oh, yes.
And I'm a family, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a family.
I wonder how low the temperature gone down in.
But I usually drop there, don't you?
Well, Tower Hill reported 56.
What's the top of the hill must say about 58?
No, and normally I'm on the same thing, 56.
What? Yeah. I want to say good morning to Rose, you know. Rose has been a person that has been inspiration in our life as well. You know that her little brother, Elon E. Banks, they used to call him Jack Cards. And when he came from Cayman, he said, I want Jack Card for the guitar. That's how they talk. You know, he played with the band. He played a very strong role with the band, you know. And I remember his other brother, Neville. They were both here, you know, and Elon was a great guy. He resides in Cayman right now, but he usually comes back. When he comes back, he makes sure he find way. He makes sure he find it. So good morning, Rose. Good morning, Eloy, and the rest of the crew. Hope all is well at top of the hill. Send me a text and say, how warm or no warm up there this morning.
Voy a llegar ahí, pero no sé cuándo. But I'm going to drag this one along with me.
Yes, boy. That oven
I even have a tire I want to drag on.
That oven must have the warm up right there, Joe. But Mr. Martinez, you know, apart from the continuation of the deliverance from Honorable Gaspar Vega, remember when we left the show yesterday, we saw them coming out. Guess what? They're still not finished yet, you know. They're still not finished, but today they will finish.
No. Well, hopefully.
Hopefully they finish
because
today.
Miss Lady from where I went breakfast this morning, Miss
¿Cómo se llama?
I will mention the name. What the heck?
You mention the name, man. Or no mention the name. Just...
No, I will.
Okay.
I will. Gabby's Fast Food. Her name is Miss Noelia.
Okay.
Mr. Martinez, ¿cómo está? Bien. No ha llegado Mr. Gaspar por mi casa, ¿sabe? Yo pensé que usted te trajo mi jaboncito. Le dije, ay, ojalá yo pudiera yo hacer el mago y hacer todo eso. Pero digo, pues no te decepciones. No ha llegado, no, creo que no ha terminado la sección de Trail Farm. Blackwater ya vive. Así que...
well, it was this side that they were doing yesterday, so probably never reached our area.
Never reached that area.
But it continues this morning.
It continues this area.
You know, and we'd like to congratulate everyone and feel happy for them that are receiving these tokens, these gifts at this time of the year. You know, it's a time of caring and sharing, but giving and receiving and giving.
I just want the people to take an example out of all this.
Yes,
because
true.
A lot of us don't know how to give. We give what we don't want, what was left behind, and I don't got no use. Give it away.
Some people are just received up. Some people just receive and receive and receive and receive. I know a lot of them.
Some people just receive, and to hell, and I'd love to use another word, and to hell, and I'll say, take one of these sweet, yeah. Take something here. No, it's everything pa dentro y nada pa fuera. Come on.
And when they receive, they still complain, you know. They say, man, me never know that small eating this man may give me, or I hear get one over there too, and you only give me one.
And then that's another thing, we like to compare. How my one so small and the one you get so big?
Yeah.
Make exchange.
Emmanuel one
Bloody
small,
big eye.
but check it one big, but Emmanuel one small. But you receive something.
Shut your mouth and, like I said, be happy with what you have. And stop being jealous of what other people have. That is rule number one when it comes to happiness.
Yeah,
I have learned that the hard way. But when they ain't got a big house and big car, so what? It doesn't bother me.
Bless them.
Bless them. If someone ain't got the flan so much, I've been there, done that. Hello.
But if you got, not try belittle the others that no got.
Exactly.
Right? So we are blessing you, so stay blessed. But Mr. Martinez, you know we have the stoves to give away today, and that will be given out sometime this morning before we close our show. But I want to touch a little bit on some information that I heard on a radio station in Chetumal.
Yes, please go ahead.
We know that this time everybody is shopping. And if you are shopping, I want to encourage you for your gifts that E&R will open up until 7 o'clock tonight. I was learned and made to understand yesterday that Ms. Tom is saying we are opening until 7, but we are going to take care of all the customers. If you step in at the door 7 o'clock, we'll still not take care of you.
In other words, they will open until the last customer leaves.
Right.
Nobody will be told, lo siento, tienes que salir.
Yeah, porque ya son las 7, no puedes entrar.
Claro,
no es así.
Okay, typically, well, there was an issue to that some time ago because they said the girls they wanted to go to church and so forth and so forth.
They need their time.
And they need their time. But obviously, they were coming out 10 o'clock, 10:30. And they have to go bed and, 24, you have to go put on your little pretty dandan and you leave
kush-kush.
And you leave kush-kush and you leave whatever.
And they have their own family to take care of as well.
You know, but I'm not telling you that was unfair because or because everybody has have their own priorities. If some people decide to work until 11 o'clock, well, and if they can, no problem. But if by arrangement, if these people stay behind, it's a service to the people of Orange Walk.
Yeah, so
it's a service. So, hey, you don't have to go to Chetumal, go by. En Chetumal están asaltando mucha gente. Te voy a decir esto. Te esperan mero por el mall Las Américas y cuida tu taxi que agarras. Cuida que especialmente cuando ven que vas cargado o cargada y solito o solita, te siguen y ahí mero te paran y te roban todo. estuvo en la radio en Chetumal esta información que muchos beliceños han sufrido a la mano de estos individuos que están robando. Y hablan en código. Es más, que viene cargado que viene cargado el otro. Y tienes que tú estar al tanto. Si no tienes que agarrar el taxi o agarras un taxi, agarras de sitio. Es más, los taxis que andan ahí por todo lado, no los tomes. Llama a un lugar de taxi, el sitio, averígualo. Dirías, pero yo no tengo, yo simplemente voy a agarrar un taxi. Es por tu bien. Yo lo sé lo que te digo. En la Ciudad de México, mi hermano me dijo, nunca tomes un taxi que está andando en la calle. Nunca. Llama para un taxi de sitio. Es más, llámate a la estación de taxi donde ese individuo está registrado. Y tan pronto entres del taxi, le tomas el número de taxi y su placa. Lo tomas y lo anotas. ¿Ok? Pero esos otros que no están en la asociación no tienen placas, no tienen números, solo andan buscando qué valoría hacer. ¿Ok? Así que, por favor, ten bastante cuidado en Chetumal. Pues obviamente aquí en Belice también, pero en Chetumal en particular, estos días, porque hay una banda de ladrones ahí fuerte, están causando bastante problemas en Chetumal.
Yeah, so what happened a couple weeks ago, Mr. Martinez, there were some Belizeans shopping in Chetumal, and I'm not sure if they were staying at a hotel, but then they waved down a taxi. Mm-hmm. See a thing like what you are saying, no? Mm-hmm. They waved down a taxi. They gone, and when they stop, the footage from the hotel shows that the taxi stopped. And when the taxi stopped and the people and get out, as he stopped, he speed off. There comes two persons on motorcycles. And they robbed them people of all their pesos, some US dollars they had, and some Belize money, and took some of their documents, and the two persons jumped on the cycle and gone. That time the taxi man gone, long time the taxi man gone. So I was hearing a commentator on the radio saying that he mentioned Belizeans, but he did it overall as well, that when you go by, watch yourself good. He said, because some of the same people in the right in the mall, or
they watch you.
They watch you. And the right side that you went there, you to buy. And they see your purse, they see your whereabouts. And when you're going outside, they're going outside like somebody normal. Mm-hmm. And they watch where you park, where you're going. Some people, when they go by, they get too much things and they go outside and put it in their vehicle. Mm-hmm. And the guys got some way how they could open your vehicle. And they open your vehicle, and when they go back there, everything is gone. They are targeting the mall. They are targeting those areas like Walmart, Sam's, Soriana, and Outer Zone, Shedwari, and Suburbia, the places where no Belizeans usually go. And then they make one killing right now because they rob a lot of people.
¿Escucharon?
Lot of people.
Por favor, tomar máximo cuidado cuando estés en Chetumal. Es irónico, porque anteriormente alabábamos a la gente de Chetumal que puedes dejar tu puerta abierta, que nadie roba, bueno, y tan de repente ha cambiado la cosa.
And the commentator also said, hold on to your picnic, because then they look for back with the legal and illegal too, so hold on to your picnic when they want to go. That mall is like this right now, pa, and you yourself will get lost, much as if you have kids around, you want to look on your picnic and gone. You might make one alert, they could close down the mall and so we try to find, but by the time you look, they don't go with your picnic already. It's something very serious.
Todo el máximo cuidado, es serio esta cosa. Serio. Y pasen el mensaje a otras personas, yes. Por favor. Pasen el mensaje a aquellos que nos están viendo y nos están escuchando. Pasen el mensaje, que es una situación bastante peligrosa estando en Chetumal. Llegarías ahí y dices, pucha, ¿qué aquí andará sucediendo? Pero hasta que eres víctima, entonces vas a decir, mira, esta gente cómo actúa sin que nadie se dé cuenta, porque todo está muy bien y de repente, ¡bau!, lo tienes mero al lado de ti, el ladrón, y te está, mira, con arma, te están diciendo, dame todo lo que tienes, si no, que pues ya sabes. Por favor, ejercer máximo cuidado. De nuevo, cuidar a tus hijos. Si no los tienes que llevar, no los lleves.
Yeah. And if you carry,
si los llevas, que uno agarra al otro y el otro tú agarras a la otra, es más, pero no más de 2 personas.
and don't lose track of them.
No pierdas. Que mira qué bonito el zapatito, que mira qué bonito el otro. Ya tus hijos sabes dónde están y andan buscando a Miguel y a quien sea. Se perdieron y no queremos que suceda eso.
Please.
Por favor, cuidar a tus hijos. Seguramente no andes con la gran cantidad de billete ahí mostrándoselo a todos.
Yep.
¿Ok? Si tienes lana, pues dale las gracias a Dios que tienes la lana, pero no lo tienes que andar en guatos así en tu purse. Por favor, consíguete una tarjeta de crédito o algo por el estilo y vas y compras o simplemente manténlo contigo y no tienes que estar abriéndolo así ampliamente porque hay gente que se está fijando de lo que estás haciendo.
And they got a plan. You might have a plan, so set up your plan. Can they call a plan?
Tan pronto sales, lo siguiente que es que alguien vino y te arrebata el purse. ¿Y a motocicleta qué vas a hacer? ¿Vas a gritar? ¿Vas a pedir por piedad? ¿Vas a pedir que Dios te ayude? Pero ya pasó, ya se fue. Y ni lo reportes a la policía porque la misma policía está envuelta en ello.
Yeah.
Simple. ¿Ok? Cuídate. No recoges taxis ahí que están, taxis, ¿qué es la palabra? Los que andan corriendo como los
arriba y
abajo. No lo recojas esos. En Chetumal. Aquí en Belice es completamente diferente. ¿Ok? En Chetumal no los recojas. Vas a consíguete un taxi de sitio. Es más, que donde están estacionados los taxis, y llamas a esta agencia, por favor, mándame un taxi a Chedraui en Mall Las Américas. Ok, muy bien. Entre 5 minutos va a estar ahí. Placas tal y tal y tal. Te dan las placas. Le tomas el nombre del chofer y el número del taxi.
And if he doesn't want to give you the information,
no, man, tiene que haber una placa más enfrente. La ley dice que tiene que haber una plaquita porque ahora esos te cobran por minuto.
Yep.
¿Ok? Lo tomas.
We are not saying anything against Chetumal. This is like an advice, an alert to you.
Advisor, es una alerta. Quizás vas el otro mes y ya se haya disipado toda la situación, la policía ya la ha controlado. Pero, por el momento, mucho cuidado, por favor. Mucho cuidado.
Yeah,
okay?
we are give out the stove in a short while, but we have something coming from a news here, and sometime when you hear these employees working at different places and then doing certain things, like it upset you for what they happen. But let's share it right here. This one comes out from Corozal. It says, Mayor Rigoberto Veos won't say we never want him. Municipal traffic officer, and I put the name, he say AKA Rooster, arrested by Corozal police for misappropriation over $15,000 in revenue collection at the northern border. You hear that, too? He said monies that belong to the Corozal Town Council. They're not for somebody personal to take all the money from. And even if that's somebody personal to take it away from, it's wrong. But you're taking it away from the Corozal Town Council.
How did he end up with the money?
He said scandal after scandal at the Corozal municipal traffic just last week, and highly intoxicated drunk traffic officer crashed his motorcycle and obtained several injuries. Traffic officer drunk. drive.
Tell me something new.
Yeah, he said drunk driving and wearing no helmet was leaking out classified information to Gilberto Campos and the UDP concerning the finances and licensing in the traffic department. Mayor Rigoveros need to put his foot on the ground and take relevant action before these rotten eggs damage his term in office. So, it's sad to hear what is happening, ma.
How the man end up to take $15,000 from the...
Well, that I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if
maybe
they have...
he didn't deposit it, he collected $15,000, or maybe took it out of the boat. But don't they have controls?
He's saying revenue collection at the northern border. Maybe they must have one. They must have one station there at the border. I don't know if they have a station there and they're supposed to deposit monies that they collected. Or the only way they could get a conk of this spot if tickets were issued, and when those tickets came into the council, their funds are not accounted for. Because if somebody issue a ticket, they're not supposed to charge you right there. So this person must be a revenue collector or something, no? Yeah, I say $15,000 in revenue collection. Revenue collection at the northern border, monies that belong to the Corozal Town Council.
Revenue collection at the northern border. But which money does the Orange Walk, does this Corozal Town Council collect at the northern border?
Oh, okay. They got one little area there where I think when you park your vehicle, if you're not properly parked, I believe they can ticket you. But I'm not sure if they ticket you and they collect you. But that is out of jurisdiction of the
Town Council. That is for the border management.
They have? Oh, they have some agreement with
They have some agreement there.
Yeah.
Different. You see, we didn't know that, but in my mind, I know that they're not got no business to collect money out of that. So apparently, this is some sort of arrangement which we didn't even know in the first place was happening.
Yeah, well, the mayor just need to put down a foot.
But is that right? What he's doing, collecting from in the first place?
Well, we don't know if that's right or what kind of reason they got.
But the mayor just need people's eyes to that.
The mayor just need to put down a foot and make them people come up clean, because if you take money well enough for you, you're wrong, regardless of who you take it from. You know, you are shouting out the Corozal Town Council at $15,000, if that is so, and when you're shouting out the Corozal Town Council, you're shouting out the residents of Corozal, because these funds are used for your community. You know, and it's wrong. But that is what is happening. But Mr. Martinez, we could take one break. We'll touch Pastor Limo's stories when we come back, because we got some updated news. There is an update of the shooting in the Santa Cruz area as well, right? We have that right there on that page. We'll touch and leave it for that to the policemen.
Yes.
Then we got the giveaways of the stove. So stay tuned, folks. We will take a break and we'll be right back after these messages.
Transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una.
Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el...
¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment?
Sure, all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank, and part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 9 minutes before 8 o'clock on beautiful Tuesday morning here in Orange Walk.
We say Tuesday.
Tuesday, Creole style, Tuesday morning.
In a short while, we can give away the hamburger. You know, Pablo, before we go to that story about the policeman that got shot in the Santa Cruz area, want to remind everyone here that we ought to have three main streets to traverse on when you go into town. We have Progress Street, we got Queen Elizabeth Avenue, and we have Main Street. So
wait, hold on. Which is Queen Elizabeth Avenue?
Queen Victoria, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to go in a town and you not going to buy the another shop, you could take the diversion way back by the Fonseca Street area. Because right there could flow good through. But if you go in a town, and you just don't go to buy, but you want to pass through town, you want to get jammed. Because the town is very busy with traffic. We have so many cars right now in our town, and they only have 3 main areas that could pass through the town. And people are shocked, and the place busy. So to make you save time, you could do that diversion.
Do you understand what Checky is telling you? You're coming out of... if you're coming into Orange Walk from the north, coming into town from north, which would be the Otrabenque Road.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
There's only one way that you can cross directly, which would be the Queen Victoria Avenue, which would be the Belize Corozal Road. But you can also take roads that go parallel along with it and travel along that way, which would be in Progress.
Yeah. Well,
The
Progress
following
Street.
one.
Progress Street is a little jam by that SP area, too, you know. So
Progress, and the following one would be Dunn Street.
Yeah, and you got Fonseca Street.
Fonseca follows after that. On the left hand side, there's no way you can go into Main Street up stop because
Right.
it's a one way.
Yes.
So it's either Queen Victoria or you take a right to Progress. Or you from very early you come out of the Otrobenke Road and you go into Orchid Drive and you take those streets to the back.
Right. It's better because if you...
All right?
Yeah. Let's say you want to go to Landis and Sons or you want to go to Caribbean Tires or Boyne and Boyne, it's better for you to take those diversions because you want to take one long through town because we only have 3 main areas that you could traverse and there are so many people. But if you go shop that E&R and see the front they pack up, there is a parking lot for E&R as well.
That's exactly right.
So
And
go on.
most people don't even know it. As a matter of fact, I am going to suggest to Mimi to please put a sign saying A&R parking this way.
Yeah.
Because most people don't even know that there's parking there.
Yeah.
So free
And the
parking.
parking lot got a lot of space.
They have a lot of
I saw it
space,
last night. They got a lot of space right there.
Yes.
So just to give you all the advice, if you don't want to spend too much time in the line, because sometimes when you go by the traffic light, either pass the police station, because when the light change, 3 or 4 vehicles can go past.
And if you don't need to go out 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, don't. Because, during the week, school days, because school days in that downtown area, you know, settled down there. I really don't know where all that traffic comes from, but it's unbearable.
Yeah.
It's unbearable.
But today is
Because
expected.
all down New Riverside, jammed with
Yeah,
vehicles
that's true.
waiting for the kids to come out of school. And during the week, well, it's a good thing that this week we don't have any classes in the school. But during a normal school week, mamma mia, you have traffic building up on traffic, and 11:30, 11 to 12, and 2 to 3 to 4. Wow, you can't take that traffic downtown.
And today is going to be a very busy day.
Today is going to be a very busy day, 24th of December. Everybody waits the last minute, well, for X amount of reasons. I never get my bonus till I get it today. I never get paid till I get till.
Or I just give me the day after day.
Or I just get me the day after day. You have all the reasons. Or some just like all the money in our pocket until the very moment.
Yeah,
you
'cause
know?
there's lots of promotion downtown right
That's
now.
a lot,
you know?
yes. Yes.
Yeah, so we want to wish you the best for the Christmas spa. Let's go over that story about the Santa Cruz area. Then we'll start with the giving away, because people they text me and say, when will I give away the stove? The incident that happened in Santa Cruz with the policemen, I think it was a shooting incident in that area that landed 2 policemen in hospital. We touched on it yesterday briefly, but I think we have more information because the Assistant Commissioner of Police addressed it as well, Sir Joseph Maivitt, on that press conference yesterday. And he was saying, but we want to give you word by word, so you got it correctly.
I don't think
It's supposed to be that one right there, Pa.
crossing the contraband this shot.
Yeah, that's it right there.
On clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Santa, wait, we said Santa what?
Santa Cruz.
Oh, Santa Cruz.
You know where Santa Cruz there?
Of course I know where
good.
Santa Cruz is. Oh, and by the way, to that reporter who was reporting, Santa Cruz is not Botes, and Botes is not Santa Cruz.
And Santa Cruz is not known as Botes. 'Cause some
Exactly.
people say Santa Cruz known as Botes.
Known as Botes. That's not true. Santa Cruz is the village on the Belize side, and Botes is the village on the Mexican side. Not confuse one with the other. I heard that in that report.
It cannot be.
It can't be. So that's misleading. That's disinformation. That's wrong.
Right.
That's not even misinformation. That's disinformation. Okay? That's completely wrong.
Yeah, so on the hurry if you get news, please get on the facts
Please get
together.
on the facts
But they're supposed to do that, man.
No, the contraband trade gets crazy at Christmas. Well, everybody want to get in at this contraband trade. And in the north, it's a way of life. For customs, police, and the BDF, that means extra patrols and added danger, because for the smugglers, those contraband cargoes are highly valuable. And 2 nights ago, things escalated to a dangerous new level when smugglers shot 2 lawmen who had earlier seized 2 canoes loaded with contraband. So, you see, in this case, they're telling us that previously these 2 officers had already seized 2 canoes. No, in the first place, the officers there, police officer and the BDF, are they, especially the BDF, are they within their rights to seize the canoes?
They are posted there to do their work, but I'm not sure if something like that is supposed to call in the custom department, no?
That's exactly.
But they can seize it and they can call in the custom department to take over from there.
Well, I don't know the legality of it. That's why I'm questioning it, because I do know that there's some nuances in the law that deals with that you can only do this in the presence of and along accompanied by, but by alone, a police officer or a BDF officer cannot do that.
The police officer, they are there to uphold the law as well. Once you are doing something
a
illegal.
BDF soldier and a policeman were on the Santa Cruz Belize side of the river when they were shot by unknown persons across the Rio Hondo in both. So the shots came, it says, by unknown persons across the Rio Hondo. So, you understand what that means?
Yeah, so
it's not people from our side, and it could be people from our side, but they were from Belize on the other side.
Right.
But they were hiding.
They must say, what, you don't go for we canoe for we goods already?
Assistant Commissioner of Police and Head of National Crime Division, Joseph Maivet, told us, Joseph Maivet says, 2 nights ago, shortly after 8:45, Orange Rock police were called into Santa Cruz village in the Orange Rock district, where upon arrival, they observed 2 members of the security forces who were on a joint patrol, namely Police Constable Hassan Lucas, 24-year-old, and Julio Sarceno, BDF corporal with apparent gunshot injuries. They were transported to the Northern Regional Hospital, where Sarceno was treated and released, while Lucas remains under observation in a stable condition. What we know so far is that those officers were on a patrol along the banks of the Rio Hondo when they observed 3 persons across the Mexican side of the river in a canoe. He says, they observed 3 persons across the Mexican side. Listen well.
Yes.
On the Mexican side of the river in a canoe. And shortly thereafter, they heard a number of shots, and this was when those 2 persons received the injuries. Police officers at this current moment are on the scene trying to process the scene further, since it's now day, and trying to gather whatever information they can in regards to this investigation. We understand that when shots were fired, police were in the process of seizing contraband. That was not fed to me, other than to say that earlier the same evening, which was yesterday, there was a seizure in the same area prior to it. So, one does not have to do with the other. It's the previous day. Not the same moment as shortly before. The previous day, the 2 officers had stopped had seized what you call it, but they were on the patrol of that area,
of the river bank.
And then 3 persons on the other side of the river.
So there was no confrontation.
There was no confrontation. on the other side of the river shot at the police officer and the BDF. Who these persons are that shot, they don't know. How do you deal with this situation? It's an international issue.
It has to work in conjunction
because it has to be working in conjunction with the Mexican police.
Authorities.
Because BDF can't say, could cross the river and say that who should be, huh?
Yeah.
And this and this and the other, because they're out of jurisdiction completely. They have to work along with the police department in Chetumal and in Quintana Roo, and to deal with that situation.
Try to establish what occurred.
But as it is right now, they can't do anything.
Yeah, so you see these officers, part of these officers are doing their job and they are at risk. They are out there to do their job, to do the protection of the avoid the contraband.
It says in the same evening, which was the same evening, that same day, they had seized a boat, not the previous day. The same day they had seized, just as much earlier. So it could be some sort of retaliation coming from maybe the Belizeans on the other side, working along with Mexicans, or maybe the cargo was Mexican owned.
Who knows?
Hello, maybe you have the big guys, the Mexican guys, selling on credit or something like that.
They do business.
And they're doing business. You never know. You never ever know.
But two law officers got injured in that part.
Any more?
So that's the clearance of the story that we touched on yesterday.
Yes. Apparently, like I said, it's not the shots did not come from any Belizean on any side as it is right now. They don't know who these persons are, but that these shots came from across the river.
So they don't know if it's Belizean or it's Mexican. If it's Mexican.
Less to be ascertained exactly.
Okay, Powell. Doing that, let's take our break, and as soon as we come back, we will give away the stoves.
Vamos a. Before we go on a break, do we have our questions?
We got the questions ready, man.
Okay.
But we're not asked the question yet.
No.
Until we come back.
I'm making sure that we do.
But as we come back,
I am very simply making sure that we do. Let's take that break now, and then when we come back, we'll have more.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop. fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How is everything?
Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. All right? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. All right? And I want to market this on Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never knew that. You know what? I finished all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on Lee 1 too.
All right, because I'm thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@BelizeTourismBoard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
SugarCity Morning Show.
Welcome back. We're in a unison, boy.
Yeah, well, that means that we're clicking.
We're
24th
clicking.
of December.
We're clicking.
Welcome back to the SugarCity Morning Show. It's exactly 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. It is a pleasure to welcome you back and say, tell you what, at this point, Merry Christmas. And I'd like to, well, you don't have to wait until the very Christmas to say Merry Christmas. I'd like to take time out now to wish everybody all the best during this Christmas season. All the best. You know, as time passes, we yearn for different things in life. There's a time for everything. There's a time for when we have these juvenile dreams of driving speed cars at 120 miles per hour. There are times when we have we dream of getting married And there are times when we dream of very simply being on a beach, relaxing and not doing anything much. Different things at different stages in our lives. Right now, my frame of mind says that I would appreciate peace in my life. Peace, and I think that I value that so much to tell you that I'd like to offer you peace.
That's right.
And your lives are filled with lots of peace. Peace that comes from understanding. Peace that comes with an open acceptance of what you are and who you are and everything. So you are in peace with yourself, you are in peace with others, you're in peace with your God, and nothing could be better than that. Nothing. You can have all the money in the world and still be not at peace with yourself. You can have all the money in the world and still be not at peace with your friends and neighbors and whatever. But if you have peace and everything is based on respect and love, then you have everything. And that is what I'd like to wish everybody. And I'd like to take them out to say Merry Christmas to everybody who is listening and to who is not listening, and wishing loads of peace and happiness in your lives. Because that is what Christmas is all about. Taking out that stuff that is killing us and putting in good stuff in there.
Let it go.
Stuff that is going to make us feel better about ourselves, and not just say Merry Christmas without really meaning what it is.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's time for us to get merry and to make other people merry and to make some persons happy by participating. Can we see the stove?
Can I participate?
Yeah, you
can I participate?
You can participate by asking the question.
No, well.
Yes. See the stove there? That's a 6-hole stove. The big one. Brand new.
And you don't got spectacles for I see it.
Buy check everyone glasses to this man.
All right.
You see good now? The man need a box, Chepe. Yeah, that's
the big lights on.
Yeah, the lights, because the lights keep on flashing at us, no? So, Mr. Martinez, the first question I asked right here today, but also would like to say a big thank you to Vega's distributors, German Vega and Sons and Vega's Imports. They have been collaborating with some of the prizes right here, the hampers that we gave out. So we want to thank them, and we want to thank everybody who participated. If you try to call and never get in, but at least, you know, the thought was there for you to participate. And reminding Trial Farm residents, especially in the Blackwater Creek area, that the deliverance continue today right here. So let's go see if we have somebody that wants to say a greeting. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I just want to say Merry Christmas for all uno y Feliz Navidad. Y quiero darle gracias al ministro Vega. No importa qué dice el CTV3, ellos solo son dolor de barriga que tienen. Saben que no van a ganar el norte. Okay. Y todos queremos a él. Okay. Él va a ganar. Eso que tienen dolor de cabeza ellos, por eso no saben qué pagar.
Dolor de barriga.
Dolor de barriga sí van a tener, porque saben que el mero va a controlar aquí el norte otra vez. Ese que tienen allá, ese que tanto hablan ellos, si ellos iban a estar siendo bien, iban a estar en el puesto, pero como no se llevan bien, por eso están afuera del puesto. Yo le quiero agradecer, que Dios lo bendiga a Mr. Vega, porque no importa qué digan ellos allá, nosotros queremos a él.
Pues mucha salud para usted y su familia.
Y gracias también por lo que los regaló y todo lo agradecemos. Dios los va a bendecir. No importa qué digan aquellos allá. Ellos dolor de panza tienen porque saben que hoy están perdidos.
Y que no consiguieron.
No consiguieron. Que la mera ella que está chiflando ahí habla, que ella regale pues, ya que tienen tanto dolor de panza. Pero Mr. Vega va a ganar aquí en el norte.
Y muchas felicidades a usted y tu familia para el Christmas y para el Año Nuevo.
Okay, thanks very much. Same to alla uno.
Okay, thank you so much.
¿Sabes? Y voy a decir algo. Esta señora me ha abierto el pensamiento acerca de algo. Si te dan cuenta, nosotros no hablamos, ni nos importa que habla la otra estación de radio o de televisión, ni nos importa. En realidad, a mí no me gusta comparar y eso, pero dijo una verdad la señora, ¿ok? Pero hay ellos, si ellos quieren continuar hablando mal, nosotros vamos a continuar con doing our own thing.
Yeah, and if they give to anybody, it's good that they give as well, man. Everybody what they give, they appreciate, right?
But stop. One thing I'm telling, stop talking bad about other people. Please.
Yeah.
It's not right. If you're not in favor of it, that's your problem. But for me, I start a bad talk about this one and this one and the other, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
So
we do our own thing here. We do our own thing here, and I will never tolerate anything to the contrary.
So at this point, Mr. Martinez, we go to our first question for the first
exactly.
two.
I'd like just quickly talk a bit about the drainage project. It is in its inception. It's a major drainage project that was done for the Trial Farm area. Everybody will remember who was living in Trial Farm in 2007, 8, 2009, and even before those years will remember that there were times when this area used to literally flood out.
Big time, though.
Big time. Where because of the elevation and because of the way it is, that it forms a little hammock in certain areas where water would settle in that area. Well, the very configuration of it would lend itself to flooding. So a major project needed to be put in place for Trial Farm. For the area representative, that was very important. That area representative was the Honorable Gaspar Vega, and is currently the area representative. But he was the one who masterminded the whole drainage project.
And that's what we're looking at there.
He secured funds. It was worth $2.5 million. All right?
Yep.
I remember, and I'm sure that a lot of people remember, when there was a major flooding in the Blackwater area, who was the first one to get out there in his rubber boots? I will pause and ask you to answer that question. Who was one of the very first people to get out there? It was Mr. Gaspar Vega.
Yeah. And you know, Mr. Martinez, the participation in that, when Gaspar was out there, he was not an honorable yet, he was not elected yet. He was in opposition.
That's exactly right.
And he was there for the people.
But in 2009, 1 year after taking office, this was when the major project was inaugurated. In other words, they identified it as one of the big projects for Trial Farm. So that people in the Trial Farm area can live without fear of floods again. Because, it's a hell of a thing to wake up in the morning where your shoes are gone someplace, your chimba pat the floor. Another joke.
The chimba de la Correbolino.
Your chimba there's somewhere else. I talk straight up to you. You should pat there all the way over the other side because the water, the flow.
Apart from the chimba, apart from the pool,
This happened rice seed.
You see what chimba?
Rice seed.
Why?
What am I gonna do? I see.
So you see what chimba?
I know the mess wrong. I tell you, you say pelado as it is.
You see chimba? I see what chimba the float. You must have never remember.
Not a joke, man.
No, man.
These were some of the problems that the people were going through. You know what else I say? I see toilets boiling over.
Yeah.
And kids walking out there in that water, in that shit water.
Yeah, that debris. And
that's what I saw. And I said, no. And I joined along with Honorable Gaspar Vevers taking a stand and saying, hey, we must give our people better. So this is a lot of young people might remember this, you know. They might not be, and they are not guided by the experience yet, but you try to remind a lot of people here in the Blackwater area, what was their biggest fear? It was floods in the area.
Yeah.
That's right.
And a lot of people lost up the documents and sort, you know, important documents, because one time it came like a flash flood, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Come up suddenly, my man saying he sleep in a hammock when he look, the water done the toucher.
Mm-hmm.
Because the strong water run in this area, you know. The water will come from all over there, the strong water run here. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Muy buenos días.
Yes, right now on the street there, Fantan. My mom used to live in that area, and when it was flood, my mom used to have to come out. You know, but used to go to school because the house in the water. Right up on the road, Fantan store, right up on the high.
All the way out there?
Where right? My mom was right beside the teacher Jacqueline. The area there. Flooded water, my mom used to have to come out. So that's true.
But right now that
I just have to go to the school, go take out the water in the house. Half the place in the water in the house.
Yeah. Well, right now that there's no more.
Emmanuel knows wrong my father, wrong street.
I know that. I know I used to live down that street.
Yes, yes. So that's true. That's true. And I hear the one used to there out there so they check about that there. And after when they don't fix that, then my mom is so happy because then it stopped. Water stopping in our house, then everything will go cool, perfect, happiness when it does rain. My mother does, who they worry that water going in our house, but no, when it starts to rain, so they worry again. So water never is going in our house.
Yeah, well,
thanks to this drainage.
That give him strength and ideas to try help we as poor people.
Exactly.
So,
thank you very much for corroborating my story.
Yeah, well, that's why Mr. That chamber. They didn't say you see out there. You sure that chamber never for you, don't you? You sure that your chamber is about. Come clear. I'm going to give it the first stove.
Wait, man.
Do your thing.
Wait till I ready.
All right. Go there.
Wait till I ready.
Go there strong.
And this is a $2.5 million project, drainage project that would have worked the entire area of Trial Farm all the way to Blackwater. And also the project eventually, when they made the highway, it included drainage, you remember?
Why that drain me deep though?
Included drainage that crossed on the ground crossed on the ground the road,
the main road,
and went from one side of the road to the other side where the river, so that, and they had to dig it like 12 or 15 feet deep.
Yeah, I see them big drain there.
Those are huge big drains. Yeah.
Yeah, you been gonna report. You need to drop in on the drain there. I remember that part too. But left that chamber. Left that chamber alone to there.
I tell you, they don't believe me. But I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is one of the biggest projects that has been done that has impacted positively the lives of so many people here in Trial Farm. That drainage project, and nobody can say otherwise. It was the brainchild of Honorable Gaspar Vega, and he secured the funds, and he made sure that drainage came through.
That's right. Yep.
He made sure that drainage came through. Now, there was, let me get the paper here. Most of the money came
from an organization.
The first phase was funded by the Social Investment Fund, and it was, like I said, a 2.5 million project, and $500,000 was loaned by the Caribbean Development Bank. But you know, Caribbean Development Bank works along with SIF, with SIF, Social Investment Fund. All of the projects with SIF are funded by the Caribbean Development Bank. But the rest of it, I believe, it was 2.5 million, but only part of it was funded.
Yeah, the first phase
the other thing was funded by government of Belize, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the first phase was funded by the Social Investment Fund, and the second one was done by a loan from the Caribbean Development Bank. So, if we give away the first two of now.
Yes, go ahead. You give away the first two.
But what we will do by we are hold this one a little while, because we are go to the winning of the Honorable Gaspar Vega in Orange Walk North. There was election held in 2000. It was in 2008, 2012, and 2015. We want you to call us at 302-2150 and tell us 2170 and tell us what was the amount of votes that the Honorable Gaspar Vega garnered in those three elections, 2008, 2012, and 2015. What was not the percentage, what was the amount of votes? Amount. How much votes he get then?
How much votes?
Yeah, you like the diplomatic man. What was the amount of vote he got in 2008? The amount he got in 2012?
Amount.
Aye.
Numbers. 2008, 2012, 2015.
8, 12, and 15.
And when I do no research, call me and tell me how much votes he get, Gaspar Vega, and that's it. And by how much he win that election.
So that's one of the questions for a brand new stove. So
I think that no, make a wait out. See, if after 30 seconds nobody calls, then we go on a break.
And then if we go for a break, when we come back to the two stove, we give away. But we like to remind the
stove. This I don't know. Poco tiempo pemperem li thing. This is one expensive stove. That's it. 6 hole.
Brand new. Yes. Hey, and then
it's an oven as well, right?
Yes, man. I see that big stove. See the oven right there. Yeah, and that today I get it, you know.
Today?
You know, till after Christmas, between 11 and 12, you can go right to Vegas Import and pick it up. And the Honorable Gaspar Vega will deliver it personally to you. 30221.
I don't buy me gas tank. I wonder if I can call in by?
No. You say your phone. I mean the call you or tell me your phone only works, so you can't call it.
It doesn't work.
You don't
You
don't DJ up already?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we want to tell you all that are listening also to tune into Universal Radio today at 11. We got some great giveaways today, 11 o'clock on Universal Radio 88.5 FM. So tune in. Yeah, no call right now. No. Yeah, you can call in Universal Radio. We got ham for giveaway. We got turkey. We got some phone cards. We got some different credits. We got gifts from different persons that will be given out. Just in appreciation of our listeners for this Christmas. At 11 o'clock today, Universal Radio. Well, let's take our final break of the morning. Yeah. 3 elections, 2008, 2012, and 2015. What was the amount of votes that Mr. Gaspar Vega got in those 3 elections? Not accumulated and put it together. We want the one for 2008, the one for 2012, and the one for 2015. Get it. You know where to get it from. So, make we take our final break, pa?
Let's take a little break. It's exactly 8:32. When we come back, we're giving away stoves. But we can't give it away, just literally give it away. We have to make you do a little bit of research and find out who's the big man here. So We'll take that break, and when we come back, we'll literally give away the 2 stoves.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left you with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm going to do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, that you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you are registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@BelizeTourismBoard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, live and direct from Noctavision Channel 10 studios here in San Lorenzo Road.
People may call when they're on a break.
Yeah, people call when they're on the road. But let's take this first call.
You have the numbers there?
No, but I can easily just jot it down.
Get the numbers.
Whilst I get
Hello.
Hello, is this Sugar City Morning Show?
Yes, it is, sir, and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. In 2008, Mr. Garvey won by 3,087 votes.
That's it.
2012, he won by 3,405. And in 2015, he won by 3,551.
Okay.
Can you repeat that again, please?
Just say that a little bit slowly for us. 2008, how much?
3,087 votes.
Okay.
And
2012, 3,405 votes.
That's right.
Okay.
And in 2015, 3,551 votes.
Okay, where are you calling us from, sir?
Ochobenke.
Are you a registered voter in the area?
Yes, sir.
You have your ID too, right?
Yes, sir.
What is your name, sir?
Gregorio U.
Gregorio U? Okay, Mr. You know where Vegas Imports is?
Yes, sir.
You can go there today between 11 and 12, and the stove.
Well, above all, congratulations! You've won yourself a 6-hole stove.
A brand new stove.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, you can go to Vegas Imports between 11 and 12. Please don't go after 12. No go after 12 because they are closed. How you feel about your winning today?
Okay, thank you.
How do you feel about
Christmas? Okay, thank you very much, sir.
How do you feel about the prize? Oh Christ, they're so happy they didn't answer the question.
Yeah, he's excited.
He's excited.
So what's those numbers?
I don't blame them, Maybe what time is it now? 8:38?
By 11 o'clock, the man guy is 12.
By 11 o'clock, you don't.
You could go make camp. You could go make camp there.
You could go camp out right now.
What's those numbers, pa? What's those numbers, pa? The numbers? What were the numbers?
In 2008, he won with, not by. Which is, if I wanted to be very, very strict, I would have disqualified the answer because he said won by. He did not won by 3,087. He won with 3,087.
So what are those numbers?
3,087 in 2012, 3,405, and in 2015 he went up even more. The ironic thing is that in 2015, Mr. Gaspar barely did any campaigning. And you know what? I would have qualified this question even further and asked you, who was the candidate that won with the highest amount of votes in the whole country? And you know what that answer would be? Mr. Gaspar Vega. Again.
He was the one who garnered the highest.
Even higher than Dean Barrow, even higher than Dan Finnegan, even higher than Manuel Heredia, even higher than Eric Contreras. He got higher than every single candidate.
I think next person that reached close to him was the Honorable John Saldiva, right?
Yes.
In Belmopan.
In Belmopan.
Yeah. Look for how Belmopan, they're so high in our voters, But Mr. Martinez, me could go to the next question. One time figure this next stove. Because I want to sing one of these songs before we go.
You want to sing a song?
Yes, I want to sing
we
one song.
We have beautiful weather,
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't break it up.
When I call this man, I hear you to tell Raheem you are sing, but you never tell me, so I have to. I don't tell you, so that I got away now. So I don't take no chance. The weather is good right now. How is that? The weather is, how is that? The weather is good outside. Let's keep it that way today. Let the sun shine.
And it's all delightful. But you know what? Controversy of sorts, but we like sing song like "Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow."
Rudolph the Red. What are Rudolph?
Well, Rudolph is one of the reindeers, no?
Oh, okay. What a red-nosed reindeer. Yeah. And then the snow, and then let it snow, let it snow. But we sing.
And I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
But we still do the, we're not getting a white Christmas here. We still do the Silent Night and the Oh Holy Night, which is universal, no?
Yeah. But that Tropical Theatre is kind of another one did us wrong. Because we grew up on one like that, man. We grew up on imported Christmas music.
Yeah.
And everything was so out of context.
And Santa never did call a Belize.
No, Santa called a Belize, yes. He called a Belize. He just not call
physical.
The way it goes to the American homes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this little land, the lee boat house will drop.
Why? They have to go up on the sea.
You know?
Under the sea.
The lee boat house will drop, or the touch house will blow her back with them, but I'm just kidding. We grew up with songs that are out of context, but to us it seems to be like Christmas is not Christmas without songs like da 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 da, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we grew up with. So for us it's it's part of our experience. It's part of our growing up that we did with Saturday mornings with Seferino.
Yeah, Sefer de Hala.
You know?
Sefer de Hala for Panchita.
Yeah, and they play all the Christmas songs like that. And the thing is that the least thing we know about is snow. In fact, we wouldn't want to have snow. Snow is beautiful the first day when you're seeing it through the window, and you don't have to be of a hotel, and you don't have to be the one who shovels it in the morning. But if you have to be the one who shovels it, 2 feet of snow, and off your car, and off your roof, and off your everything, believe me, after a while, you're in the cuss up.
Yeah, they reel up.
Reel up. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead with the next.
All right, Mr. Martinez, so I make this one easy for the persons that live in Orange Walk North. Give us at least 5 projects.
6.
6? You'd ask for 6? You going to go 6?
I'm going to 6.
Okay. Okay, hello, good morning.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
El primer proyecto es de San Luis, que hicieron el RT School.
That is one.
La escuela acá que hicieron el de San José.
That is 2.
El multipurpose.
Ok, es que usted debía de escuchar cuando íbamos a hacer la pregunta, porque solo puede ser uno de una aldea, no 2 de aldea. Tiene que ser solo un proyecto de una aldea.
6 distintos proyectos en 6 distintas aldeas.
No puede decir 2 en una aldea. Ok, so cuando tiene ese correcto nos llaman. Right? So, thank you very much. So, we were...
6, déjame repetirlo. 1 por aldea. Tenemos suficiente para cubrir tantos proyectos que se hicieron, más que 6. Pero solo estamos pidiendo 6. 1 por aldea. Porque cada aldea fue recipiente de un proyecto grande. Vamos a ver, pongan las pilas. Y rápidamente nos llaman. Y quien se llama lo antes posible, y si su nombre está en la lista de votantes, se gana la estufa y horno de 6 hoyos. ¿Quién se lo gana? ¿Quién se lo gana? Vamos, 1, 2 y 3.
1 per village. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
El de la escuela de San José.
Escuela de San José. Is that one? Okay. Ajá.
La escuela de San Luis.
Okay.
El de Douglas, la escuela. El de Charles Farm, los pumpers por en Blackwater.
Okay.
El de San Román, el bridge.
Okay.
Y el police. No.
Falta uno más.
San Antonio.
¿Qué? Ok, porque ella está diciendo 2 de una aldea.
En San Román.
En San Román. No vamos a mencionar qué es. Pero, ok, so you need to...
Tienes que llamarme 1 por aldea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Piensa bien and call back. 302-2170. And hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning, muy buenos días.
¿Cómo se me quedan tontos así? Vamos, ya hemos hablado de esto. Desde la semana pasada ya parezco disco rayado hablando de ello. ¿Quién me llama? ¿Quién nos llama?
Call us at 302-2170. Name 6.
1 por aldea. 1 por aldea.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. San José, the multipurpose, San Antonio, Street, San Luis, Streets, Douglas, San Antonio is the road, Douglas the school, Trial Farm, the drainage, and San Roman the bridge.
The bridge. You can repeat that. Take your time and give way again.
San Jose Multipurpose,
Okay.
San Antonio the Road,
Okay.
San Luis School, Douglas School, Trial Farm, Drainage, San Roman Bridge,
Okay. Where do you call us from?
San Jose,
San Jose. What's your name?
Anaidi Garcia.
Anaidi Garcia. Are you a registered voter of Orange Walk North?
Yes.
Okay. No, see, girl, how old am I? No, man, the guy. Well, we want to congratulate you because you are the winner of one of the stoves.
Thank you.
Courtesy of Honorable Gaspar Vega. When you come and pick up your stove, you can go. You know where Vega's Imports is?
Yes.
All right. You need to bring your identification card.
Okay.
You have your voter's ID, right?
Yes.
You need to bring your voter's ID and go to Vega's Imports, and Mr. Gaspar will be there to give you the stove personally, all right?
Okay, thank
Between 11 and 12, no puede ser antes que las 11 y después del mediodía. Tiene que ser entre 11 y las 12 del mediodía.
¿Cómo te sientes con este regalo que se te está dando?
Feliz, ahora voy a tener que cocinar.
Vas a tener que cocinar.
Antes.
Me voy a poner a cocinar ahora.
Ahora vas a poder
pues está
cocinar.
bien.
Pero recuerda que cuando cocines nos mandan los siquiera unos frijolitos negros aquí.
Ay,
¿ok?
man.
Bueno, pues, gracias.
Felicidades y feliz Navidad.
Igualmente.
Ándale.
You know what I like about these giveaways, Emmanuel? Because different persons won.
Well, hopefully.
Different persons won. Well,
One is from Gregorio Uwe is from Child Farm.
Ocho
Benke, I'm sorry. That's my neighbor. Yeah, I know that who. And
we had more than one person. We had more than one person from San Jose that won, but I'm saying different persons. It's not the same person winning over and over, which was one of the initiative of the giveaways as well. But we'd like to take this opportunity from the Honorable Gaspar Vega to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a most fruitful New Year, Happy Holidays, and the deliverance continue today in the Blackwater Creek area. And I will sing a song, and then after that we are close and wish you all a Merry Christmas. When do you come back? When you come back next year, we have to come back Friday. Friday we are.
I don't know when you come back, but I'm going to come back till next year.
Well, I'll be here on Friday. First God. Good morning, Miss Lady. How are you this morning? I come to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy, joyful New Year. And Nancy Gawa, baby, I don't know where you hide her, but Busy Bee was passing. Where you hide her?
In the high grass.
Good morning. How are you this morning? We come to bring you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year on this lovely, beautiful 24th day of December. Robert Checky Usher invites you to tune into Universal Radio today at 11 o'clock. We got some big giveaways for you, Mr. Martinez. Merry Christmas, my brother. Have a great one.
Merry Christmas to you. And
you not sing? I don't sing.
Me not sing. Enough with you.
All right. Well, let's go then.
Enough with you.
Tormenta.
Enough torment for one day.
Rahim, thanks very much, brother. Thanks very much for all the technical support.
Yeah. I got a Carmelita go sing.
Wow. I want to Mr. Dav go sing too. Mr. Dav.
I'm going to sing.
Rahim, thanks, bro, for all the support all the time. I want to big up the farm manager as well, the agriculture. How do you say it? Agriculturador?
El agricultor.
Agricultor, the man in charge of all the sheep and the cow there and everything. You know, Mr. Morris could come. Like to be, Papa doesn't laugh when I say about sheep if you feel like he has a sheep. But Merry Christmas. It's you to close the show now, Mr. Martinez.
Well, I'd like to wish every one of you a beautiful, beautiful Christmas within your family. They say Christmas is for family. My mother would always say, La Navidad es para la familia. We weren't, not that we weren't able, but we normally stayed home until after we've greeted everybody, which is like maybe 1 or 2 in the morning. And after that, we'd go out for a couple of drinks with friends and so forth. But we'd made sure to be there for breakfast, which was generally black cake and coffee and fruits. And that was our Christmas breakfast, you know. And I'd like to wish everybody to stay within family, and if you have problems with your family, try to mend those. It's important that we try to pardon people. And if that person has done something to you which you feel grieved with, and you feel that you can't, let it go, because God won't listen to you or to your prayers if you have these grudges in your heart. Believe me, now is a time of getting out all that stuff from inside of us. They say you should pardon, not because the person deserves to be pardoned, but because you deserve peace in your life. You deserve peace in your life. So stop background all and crap and get rid of it. Pardon people. If they mess up again, pardon them again. Good Lord pardons us as many times as we want Him to pardon us. As long as what we come with a contrite heart and saying, God, I'm so sorry I did that. If He could do it, why we can't do it? You just ask yourself the question. We expect to be pardoned, but at the same time, we don't want to be pardoned. We don't like to pardon other people. Oh, because I can't forget he, I can't forget that, and I can't forgive him for that. That's a pile of crap. Learn how to forgive. Learn how to forget those things. And learn to live in peace with your family, with your friends, with yourself, and with your God. Merry Christmas. Have yourself a wonderful Christmas and try to keep within family. And one thing, don't overdo it. There's nothing wrong with taking a little tat or two. Believe me, nothing wrong. It's the overdose that causes us problems. I can tell you about that. Ladies and gentlemen, feliz Navidad a todos. Les deseo todo lo mejor para el día de hoy, mañana y todo durante la Santa Navidad. Que el nacimiento de nuestro Jesús, en nuestros corazones, nos dé una oportunidad de limpiar nuestros corazones y abrir nuestros corazones para un cambio fuerte en nuestras vidas. Que lo gocen, que lo pasen bien, de maravilla. Aprendan a perdonar. No porque la persona lo merece, porque tú mereces paz en tu vida. Aprende a perdonar, aprende a decir, ya, vamos a olvidar estos problemas y tratar de vivir más en paz, que es lo que debemos de hacer. Feliz Navidad a todos, se cuidan mucho. Un abrazo fuerte.
Guidance.